Alright guys, I'm going to do a little cook here. I got some sirloin tips here. Okay. I got an onion, green pepper, and mushrooms. I'm going to put that in a saute pan, kind of get that rendered up and stuff, and that's going to go on top of the steak. And you know, I'm gonna make some rice pilaf. And got myself some beets for vegetables. So as usual, guys, I'll try to bring you along as I do the meal here, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. How real working men cook, mama. That's why I do these series for the working guys out there, for the HVAC working guys in the field that need to cook. That's why I do these videos. Alright guys, I took a couple of pieces of the sirloin strip out of the package. I don't need to cook 4, so I'm only going to cook 2. I cut up the 1 large onion. I cut up the large green pepper. A couple of cans of mushrooms. And I have some garlic and hot red peppers. I'll throw that in at the end because you really don't need to cook that garlic too much. The beets obviously will be cooked in the microwave, warmed up. And I gotta make the rice pilaf. I'll probably start with the rice pilaf, and then we'll do these fixings here. And once they get kind of rendered down, we'll put them to the side of the pan, and we'll pan fry those in the middle with the big 14-inch pan. I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna pan sear those. It's gonna be yummy, man. This is gonna be a good meal. How real working men cook. Alright guys, I got my pan here, which is probably a little 2-quart saucepan. I add 1 3/4 cup of water in the pan. Throw the rice pilaf in there, just like that. And the package that comes in the package, we'll throw that in there. We'll just turn that on. I'm going to bring that to a boil. I usually put a little bit of oil in there so it don't boil over. Just a little bit of oil in there so it don't boil over. Okay. We'll cover it. When this thing starts chooching, this thing's going to be... Then we know I can put it on the back burner and let it simmer till it's done. Oh, mama, she's chooching, mama, she's chooching. See it? Just gonna bring it to a boil. That's it. What we'll do is we'll put it on the back burner and let it simmer. Put it on the back burner there, okay, and we'll put it really low and just let it simmer. I got the burner really low there, so it's good. Next, I got my 14-inch all-clad fry pan. I'll use this to cook up the fixins. What I'll do is I'll throw a little bit of butter in there. We'll get this going. Now you could use oil or butter, whatever you want. I kind of like using butter. It's good stuff. As long as the stuff don't stick to the pan, you know, it ain't gonna hurt it. Butter's not bad for you. It's better for you than margarine. So. Throw the onions in there. Green peppers. Now the mushrooms are pretty much already cooked, so I'll wait to put them in at the end. Wait till I kind of get this rendered down a little bit. Some pepper. Oregano seasoning in there. Oh, I got garlic and some crushed peppers. I'll wait till the end on that too. What I'm gonna kind of do is get this stuff all rendered down and translucent. Then I'll move it to the side and I'll throw the steak in the middle. It's gonna be good. A real working man cook, mama. There you go. Just stir it till it's all, the water's all gone. Keep an eye on it. I'm going to turn this down a little bit, this heat, we don't want to burn it. And we'll get these all kind of rendered down, heat it up a little bit, and throw the mushrooms in there now, I guess. That's going to go on top of the steak. What I'll do is once I get this all cooked, I'll put it to the side and I'll cook the steak right in the middle. Now there's different ways you cook the steak on the grill. You could broil it, but I'm going to pan sear it here. It's going to be good. Oh yeah. That's going to be next level there, mama. Next level, mama. Shit, yeah. Oh! Some garlic in there and kind of kick it up a little bit. Well, you don't have to put the garlic in there or the hot sauce, but the hot peppers, but I like it, so that's what I do. Do what you want. Anybody with half a brain can cook. I got that really on low back there. Alright guys, I got this stuff all pretty well cooked. You know, it's close, so it's gonna continue to cook on the edge like that when I put on the edge. So I don't want to overcook it. Let me kind of get the stuff over to the side there, like that. We'll put the steak right in the middle. Like that, we'll put the steak in the middle. How's that look? The pepper. I like this steak seasoning right here. This is good stuff. That's right where the heat is, right in the middle there. I'll turn up the heat a little bit, get that steak going. Just gonna kind of give the steak a sear. That's right where the heat is in the middle there, so. I got my beets warming up in the microwave. This little piece of meat here is very thin, so we don't want to overcook that. Now, if you want your steak medium, you push that right there. That's what medium is going to be like. So, I don't want to overcook the steak. If anything, I'd rather a little undercook it, to be honest with you. Alright guys, this stuff's all done. I'll shut off the heat and take it out and we'll let it rest for a bit. It's the star of the show. Here she is. The star of the show, Baby the dog. You want some steak? What are you thinking there? You want some steak? You want some? I'm just letting the steak rest here. The rice is pretty much all done. I'm just letting it chooch. Oh, I took all the vegetables out. I put them in the pan here, you know. It's going to be for 2 meals. Half the steak, I'll use probably half of that. And I'm going to put some rye bread inside the toaster. Toast it up. And I'll put some butter and some garlic powder on there for garlic bread. So we'll let that sit for a bit. But well, this piece was really thin. But those pieces are going to be good. They'll probably be medium rare. That's what I like. We'll cut them up into pieces. Alright guys, let's cut this steak up, see what it looks like. See how good of a cook I am. Oh yeah, mama, look at that. Next level, mama. Oh yeah, mama. Check it out. Stevie Labs will work. I mean, and he can cook too, mama. Shit, yeah. Oh yeah. Medium rare. Yum! I'm gonna cut this up into some pieces here. We'll get it ready for the rice. Alright guys, I just got it in here on a pan and just kinda cook them up a little bit more after I cut them up. Get them the way I want them. I'm going to overcook them, just kind of get them the way I want them. Looking good there, mama, looking good. Alright guys, I got the steak here. I got the rice, and I got the garlic bread, and I'm going to probably use some of this stuff here. Smothered. And the rest I'll use for the other steak when I got another couple of pieces of steak. Look at that. Oh guys, almost forgot the beets. Can't forget the beets, mama. Shit, man, you gotta have vegetables. Smothered sirloin tips with rice, garlic bread, and beets. I think she wants some. She's sniffing. The star of the show. She's the star of the show. Oh guys, let me see if I can get you some shots on this. This is smelling some good here though. Yum! Alright guys, see if we get some shots of this stuff here. Sirloin tips and the fixins. Yum. Some of the rice. If you don't like beets, cook whatever you want. I like beets. Sirloin tip, mushrooms, green peppers, and onions. Yum! That's good right there. Alright guys, and I got a cold beer here. So, can't beat that. It's a lot of food here. Probably overdid myself here, but it's hard to beat that meal right there. Next level, mamas, next level. If that don't make you hungry, nothing will. Alright guys, that's a meal right there. That is one good meal. How real working men cook, mama. Next level, mama, next level.